Neil, while there's no Championship rugby on at the moment, you've been keeping yourself busy by taking a little coaching role at Wasps. Just tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, Wasps approached me and asked if I'd come in to look at their scrum and help them in that department, just a couple of mornings a week. And I was really grateful to the club and Steve and Alistair Bower especially for giving me that opportunity to go and do that. So it's a couple of mornings a week, and it's helped me keep busy, but also helped strengthen the links between the two clubs that have been good over a while, as they have been with Leicester Tigers as well.
And of course, last time out against Bristol, what a win for Wasps that sent them into the final.
Yeah, it's a cracking win against Bristol. So Bristol are a really good side, play lots of good rugby, and Wasps were on fire on the day, and it was nice to see, and hopefully brought a few smiles to people's faces in what's a testing time in the minute, and hopefully sport can continue to do that over this period.
And general rugby fans in and around Nottingham can, of course, watch the final at the Bay in the new sports bar.
Yeah, it'd be great to see the sports bar as full as it can be. I know it's such a great place to watch sport with the two large screens in there, and just how well the club have put it together in terms of the COVID measures as well. It's a great place to watch. You can enjoy a beer with your family and watch the game. And this should be a really entertaining afternoon of rugby with the Premiership final, and Ireland are playing Italy as well in the day, and I know there's plenty of Premiership football on, and obviously then the one for there's Forest fans out there that we've all got in our diaries, the Friday nighter against Derby. So look, I think Lady Bay and the Marquee, what a great place to go and watch it in a safe, secure environment, and enjoy the sport that's out there.
Yeah, I was going to touch on the fixtures. So obviously there's Nottingham Forest versus Derby on Friday, and then there's a couple of Premiership football games on the Saturday, but then interspersed with a couple of rugby games on the Saturday as well. So it's going to be a really good weekend.
Yeah, fantastic weekend of sport. Forest Derby Friday night, as I said before, Forest supporter. So, I'll be tuning into that one myself. It's always a decent game and good television as well, I think, for the neutral. And on Saturday afternoon you could feast yourself on what's happening in the minute. There's lots of decent games on at the weekend, culminating in that Premiership final, and hopefully people will get to see a glimpse of some of the old boys that have been involved in Nottingham over the years. Ian Costello, Matt Everard. There might be a few ex-Nottingham players in and around the team at Wasps as well. So it'd be great to get people down there to support it and see that game, and hopefully see a Wasps win.
And the Six Nations is obviously coming back again. Will be live on the big screens in the sports bar. There's a game on Saturday, and then there's 3 Six Nation games the following weekend. So it's a chance now for rugby fans to start really getting their rugby fix, but they can get it down at the Bay.
Yeah, absolutely. The Six Nations, and then we go into the Nations Cup after that as well. It's a fantastic month of rugby all the way through November into December. And I say the Bay, I was really amazed when I went down to the Marquee and saw the two giant screens in there with football on one end and the rugby on the other, and the sound system in there. And then I was just really impressed with how it's put together as well, in terms of being able to sit in your own sort of space and be looked after with table service. And I don't think there could be anything better for an afternoon of sport, not having to move too far from the screens and have a beer brought over to you. I think it'd be fantastic.
And that's the thing that I know the club have worked really hard in terms of not only getting the sports bar open, but making sure it is safe for people to attend. So there's sort of hand sanitizers when you come in, everywhere's regularly cleaned, there is table service. So, people don't have to worry when coming out of the house, to come and watch this live sport.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I've been involved in a bit of a bubble with Wasps in the last few weeks, and, there's been a lot in the news so far about that. But look, I think... just seeing the Bay just gives you a massive amount of confidence that you can come and enjoy that live sport in a great atmosphere, and and really just enjoy what's on the television screens and not worry about anything else. And hopefully, as I said, people can get out of the house and have a smile on their face, with their family group, and come and enjoy themselves. I think that's something that's been missing over the past few months in the country, and this great opportunity to see all this sport is one that people don't want to miss.